Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sharon Belmar George has issued recommendations to St. Lucians on the use of face masks or scarves when venturing out in public, including supermarkets. In the latest public health update, the CMO explains that the face mask may be used to reduce potential exposure to infected persons during the pre-symptomatic period of the COVID-19 virus. However, they can only be effective if used properly.
Ensure the mask is clean before using. Wash your hands with soap and water or alcohol-based hand sanitizer before touching the mask. The mask should be held by the ties or the loops only. The coverings should be fit snugly but comfortably and allow for breathing without restriction. Do not touch your eyes, nose or mouth when the mask is on your face and when removing the face mask. The reusable masks should be washed daily with soap and water after use. The medical supply masks, such as surgical mask and N95 mask, should be reserved for healthcare workers, first responders, and people who are known to be sick.
Dr. Belmar George urged St. Lucians to comply with standard recommendations to prevent the spread of infection, chief among them hand washing and social distancing.
Regular hand washing with soap and water or alcohol-based hand sanitizer where soap and water is not available. To cover your mouth and nose with disposable tissues when coughing and sneezing. Avoid close contact with anyone showing symptoms of respiratory illness such as coughing and sneezing. The public is also reminded as they go shopping in the supermarkets to avoid contact with surfaces. Take what you need and avoid touching many products at any one time. Also, if you develop respiratory signs and symptoms, that is fever, cough, sore throat, runny nose, do not go to the supermarket at this time. As usual, we'll continue to advise the public on measures to reduce the impact of COVID-19.
As of April 7th, 2020, St. Lucia has a total of 14 confirmed cases. St. Lucia reduced the 24-hour curfew to a 10-hour curfew from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. effective Tuesday, April 7th, 2020. The CMO is appealing to St. Lucians to follow the national protocols, including staying at home as much as possible, unless it is for food or medical purposes, avoid mass crowd events and social gatherings, practice social distancing, and good personal hygiene. Colby DeVoe, HTS News Force.
Farmers, fisherfolk and small business owners in the South are due to get some relief in the fallout from the COVID-19 crisis. There are talks of a financial safety net for Library Cooperative Credit Union members.
The coronavirus has given the credit union an opportunity, probably unfortunately, to actually magnify its purpose. We exist to create welfare for our members, and in such a situation, we are looking at what we can do using our collective resources to bring some kind of relief to our members. And when we say relief, we mean meaningful relief. One of the things we really will be stressing in the future is some kind of stimulus package, particularly for our small business people, including our farmers and fishers.
Prior to the relaxation of the 24-hour curfew, some farmers were left with large amounts of produce and no one to purchase it. Small business owners have also been impacted by the scale down in operations. General Manager of the Library Cooperative Credit Union, Lucia, says the union wants to ensure that its members can survive in the aftermath of COVID-19.
During this period where we are either in quarantine or we are locked down, I am more concerned about life thereafter. The question of the continuation of livelihoods, and Library Credit Union will definitely be putting some kind of package together to assist our farmers, to assist our fishers, to assist our small business people, to enable the continuation of their livelihoods.
Elevik believes that the public is coming to terms with the seriousness of the outbreak. He maintains that the union is hoping to provide some sort of compensation to its members post-pandemic.
In the early days, persons were probably spurious about the effects or the depth of the crisis. The kind of information that is around, people are actually given due heed. And we are looking forward to the end of it all, where we can move on with normal. And as I said, Library Credit Union will play a significant part in causing our members to reach back to a certain degree of indemnity, not probably full indemnity, but putting them back to where they were before the crisis.
In terms of the Library Cooperative Credit Union's health and safety measures, the General Manager disclosed that the union has painted social distance markers on the perimeter of its building. Gina Filippi, HTS News Force.